And it was just like, okay, I see you, Simpsons. Like, it took me a while to get here, but I'm here now.
I found my way there.
So
Took the long road.
It's bizarre, but I've got a lot of those musical Genesis spots. And, yeah, aside from just an occasional song on the radio, the California Raisins, that led my way to that music. Because my parents owned none of it.
We were young in the 80s. This comes out in the 80s. It affected you. I always like to think about what's that version of something now? What's in pop culture now that's kind of tipping its hat or giving a nod to music maybe from the 90s and introducing 80s or 90s and introducing today's kids. While you're pondering that, I'm going to throw it out. When my daughter was born in 2006, and when she was young, we would listen to Dora and Diego CDs.
Yeah. Okay.
And the Diego CD, I was just pulling up here, and there are songs on this one. There are cover songs that Diego and his pals sing, like "The Lion Sleeps Tonight," "Rockin' Robin." This is a Bobby Day cover. I couldn't have told you that. "Crocodile Rock" by Elton John. "Joy to the World." I think that was Three Dog Night.
Three Dog Night. Yeah.
So there songs like that. I think that's most of them. But like it's interesting how those things come back around or creep back in.
Music that we know parents are going to be listening to, and we're trying to take into account their age and what can they tolerate listening to repeatedly.
So, go ahead.
I was going to say that came out the year she was born. So it, when she was around 4 or 5 is when we started playing a lot of those.
We were young dads, though.
3 to 6, we were listening to that.
I'm an old balls
Is there something though today?
They do those lullaby versions of Tool,
but I have that,
like
but I do. It's there. But is there? I don't know how popular those are.
There's a Disney pop punk album right now.
I got two
right now. Okay,
yeah.
you got a couple.
Yeah, there is a Disney pop punk.
Yeah, it's like pop punk bands doing Disney songs.
Did Newfound Glory do one as well, or is Newfound Glory on?
They're on it.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it's and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Okay.
And I've seen them perform.
Because goddamn, I love me some
Disney
Newfound
covers.
Glory covers. The screen to the stereo shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God.
did a Frozen
Their
one.
cover of Crazy for You.
That's a good one.
I fucking love that.
By Madonna.
Yeah. Okay, so I got two candidates for you. One, I would argue Kids Bop,
Still.
and it's still I think Kids Bop may still be going.
See, I feel like Kids Bop was around that same time, around like
That's
mid
what's crazy.
aughts.
Kids Bop came out
Radio
in the
Disney.
2000 Radio Disney. I would throw in there too. Kids Bop came out like around that time. I think it might still be going, but there's the
You're the best person to ask because like Henry
Yes.
is the exact right age.
And what I would say is, and they'll pop up. I think there's video games related to this, and then there's YouTube playthroughs. And Henry loves doing them and dancing to them. I think it's Just Dance.
the video game.
Yeah,
On Wii?
I think it's on Wii. Isn't
Wii?
Isn't on Wii a feeling?
ENNUI.
Ennui. Yeah.
I have a serious case of ennui.
Henry's ennui.
Yeah, he just.
I did not ennui.
I don't care, Father.
It's playtime on Wii. Get him, Beastman.
Get him, Beastman.
I gotta let Ennui
Down
out.
here. Disturbing joke. Now that I think about it. Anyway, Shauna will pull those up at work, and the kids will dance to him. We'll pull them up at home, and Henry will dance to it, and has a great. And it's like it's what's that band that Harry Styles was in? Kevin
One
liked them.
Direction.
One Direction. It's some of their music and like younger bands and stuff. Now, I would say that, but as far as something like the California Raisins, I don't really know that you necessarily have something quite like that. You have things that are maybe similar to it, adjacent to it.
commercial stuff. So like if Flo from Progressive came out with a cover album of like 80s new wave.
Yeah.
Kids,
Yeah.
Kids that's the modern day equivalent.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That sounds about right.
All right. Well, there you go.
You know, or if the cavemen did a funk album.
It might be dated. But you know,
I don't know, those
dated.
cavemen seem to keep sticking around.
Do they? Is Nick Kroll keep coming back for those commercials?
Nick Kroll was originally a caveman, wasn't he? Or was he just the show?
I think at the very least he was just in the show. Okay. He could have been part of that original campaign.
It was like him and that one dude that was in Dylan Dog, Dead of Night, Superman Returns, and Detroit Rock City. I can't think of the actor's name.
I don't know.
Young guy. Wow, yeah, that was a hot minute on ABC. Remember that?
Lasted probably shorter than the Raisins did.
Far shorter.
The first time I played a caveman was probably on the hit TV show Cavemen on ABC.
This place is really cool.
Yeah, if you like hanging out with pretentious posers. Can I have a tall soy macchiato and a cranberry biscotti?
Previous to that, I played a pharaoh in my second grade production of Exodus from Egypt. Now, not a caveman, but, you know, an ancient figure. But cavemen, wasn't a caveman until I was cast on the show Cavemen, and then I was in 4 hours of makeup every morning for 13 episodes. And like truly almost lost my mind. They'd glue hair onto my arms. And so I remember shooting the pilot of that show, and I'm in the pool at one point.
What your brother's trying to say to you is we're not invited.
What? Why not?
Well, I hate to break it to you, Jamie, but we're cavemen.
And I like lifted my arms, and the arms were like covered in rocks from the pool, glued to my arms. But it was my first job on TV, first acting job outside of commercials, so I didn't know how hard of an experience it was. Like now I would be like, oh, there's no way I'd do that job. But at that point I didn't know, so it was fun.
The Caveman TV series.
Right.
Who got fired over that?
Oh God, somebody had to have gotten
Someone said, I gotta unscrew that light. You can only have the red light. No more green lights for you. You can't green light shit like this.
That was somebody had that. That works as a commercial. It really truly works as a commercial. You decided to try to make it a show.
Same thing with Shit My Dad Says. Remember that?
Yeah,
Is it
a Twitter
account?
A Twitter account, and wasn't that with the Shatner?
Yeah. And then Community made fun of it with a Pierce, the Chevy Chase's character had stuff old man says.
Who is ready to talk about my favorite part, the merchandise?
I am.
You already.
I already showed you my
dangled some there,
merchandise.
baby.
I had some other merchandise. I'm sure it's going to come up.
Hell yeah.
This is no surprise, but the Raisins turned out to be a merchandising bonanza. Lunchboxes, there is one out there, and I kind of want it.
You'll get it, buddy.
I'll get it. Did you see that
GoBots
GoBots one I got this weekend, too? This was a good weekend for Derek.
No, I didn't see it, but I did pick up a GoBot myself, an actual GoBot.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Which one?
Man, my weekend was GoBotless.
I'll go get it. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to see which one. Scored a great GoBots lunchbox.
And how many times in your life do you get to say that?
Not rarely.
Exactly.
Right?
So you're enjoying it.
Yes.
And I'm happy for you.
Like, I find a lunchbox that's in decent enough shape, like not completely roached, and I can at least make out at least 90% of the art on it.
Yeah.
Great. Ooh, let me see this. Okay. So this would have been just GoBots branding. This is similar to that Rogun that you have.
Hell yeah. Except this guy's cock is on the back.
Yeah.
Remember that Rogun?
Funny thing.
It looks like he's got a
Funny thing
fucking
about
heart
my
on.
cock, or funny thing about my back, it's on my cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, his fucking pecker.
Yeah.
all robots have cocks.
This was
I
part-
can't think anything
Robot
else.
cock. Put it in.
Yeah, it's right there.
Robot cock.
Robot cock. Yay! It's playtime.
My ennui. Henry's ennui.
Oh God. Okay, so yeah, this was part of.
So it's not a genuine.
It's not
GoBot?
the transforming GoBots
Where's his
necessarily,
other
like the
arm?
little vehicles. This is.
He's missing an arm for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. This was something
fell
else
off.
out of Japan. They ended up branding it GoBots.
Let me see it.
They
Does-
licensed it.
I think it's like a squirt gun or something.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it definitely resembles that other one that you
Yeah.
have.
You put the cock
Railgun
down.
was you move the arms around. It
kinda goes
Don't
like
point
this.
it at me.
Why don't you point that thing at me?
But listen to this here.
Yeah, it's some sort of squirt gun.
So it's got like something comes out here. I don't even know
a
where to load it
squirter.
though. But this GoBot definitely is a squirter.
Yeah,
A one-armed squirter.
That's right.
100%.
You guys, what are your porn search terms? Mine, Dustin just nailed mine.
I don't really want to talk about that right now.
One arm squirters,
Thick midget.
leaky amputees. Yeah, thick midget.
Because they're already thick. I want to see what a thick one.
You want a fidget? Yeah, yeah. Fidget spinner. That's what I want.
Oh no!
Thick midget spinners.
Oh no!
Fidget spinner.
Oh no! The pressure behind my eyes.
This'll all be cut.
Hey guys, I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks.
You know what?
I know what my
You're about to check something off a bucket
this is
list,
my,
my
this
friend.
is my mission. We'll see.
Is there a strip club that is entirely inhabited by fidget spinners? We were talking to Grace about that at the concert.
No,
Why were you talking
no,
to sweet innocent Grace?
Just the word midget
that.
is her trigger word.
Oh.
That she laughs immediately. She doesn't
That's
want
right.
to, but it
She
works.
does.
And we made a comment to.
Midget is her Manchurian candidate.
I think
word.
activates
one of
her,
us
correct.
brought it up, and then Lindsay immediately just as soon as she gets back in the box, what did she ask her?
I don't remember, but it was midget adjacent.
Yeah, and Grace like does a blurt laugh. And, yeah,
That's awesome.
instantly validated.
I bet if you took Grace to Vegas, she would want to go to a strip club that's populated entirely by fidget spinners.
Okay, she's my wing girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I want you to touch 4 boobs.
This night doesn't end until you've touched 4 boobs.
Do my own.
1, 2, 3.
4 boobs.
3.
Jesus Christ. No, lunchboxes, sleeping bags, bed sheets, and Halloween costumes. I remember seeing kids in Halloween costumes.
As a cat. Oh yes, when
Yeah.
they showed it in one of the videos I saw, I was like, I do remember.
It
seeing
activated
that.
a memory. I'm like, oh fuck!
I don't
remember
know
seeing
if
that.
I know anybody that had that costume, but I definitely
I didn't
remember.
like. It wasn't a
seeing
friend, but I remember going out trick or treating and
Yeah.
seeing kids as a California raisin.
Can't you just get like a Glad garbage bag?
That's what
And that
I
was
would
like
have
what
had.
most kids did.
Yeah.
Like if they weren't gonna, they get the garbage bag, paint their face.
I'm a
purple, put on
raisin.
sunglasses. I'm a California
I'm a trash
raisin.
baby.
You do purple face.
Purple face.
Get busted.
Appropriating.
Can't become a
purpleness.
senator.
Everybody tried recruiting me for their group.
Becomes problematic when you're the prime minister of Canada.
As raisins, they're like, "Hey, you're a natural baritone. We need you for when we go
Yeah.
door to door getting the candy."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Give me the
Yes.
candy.
I'm not
I'm crazy raisin face.
I'm not comfortable with raisin face. Like,
Nope.
nope.
That's a
no.
hard line for me. That's a little
Yep.
too close to Bing
Smart.
Crosby.
You're ahead of your
and-
time.
I live next
Fucking
door to the
Holiday Inn.
only black people in South.
Oh
Beacon.
no
I'm not doing
no
raisin face.
no
Can't do it, guys.
No, we're friends.
That's of course some of your
Congrats.
No,
well done, dude.
yeah.
I can't offend with the raisins. They're nature's candy.
They are nature's candy.
Wait, the neighbors or the raisin? I don't. I want to make sure I know what we're talking about. It was not.
Don't point at me.
I'm pointing at Derek. They're just people.
God damn it.
People is peoples.
People's just people.
All right, guys. Everyone, just relax.
Insert Muppets.
Nature's candy. It's raisins. That's what I would say it is.
Fuck you.
This is what I think. I think it would be tough for one location to be like, all we offer are fidget spinners. I think it's got to be a troupe that goes around the country and stops at different strip clubs, and it's like, it's fidget spinner
You know
night.
what? I've never been to a strip club, but I think
You would do it.
That's where I'm
You
like,
would
you
do
know
it.
what?
You
Let's
would
pull
do
the
it.
ripcord.
It's Thursday night.
Grip it and rip it.
The fidget spinner. It's that they're a troupe. It's a troupe,
Yeah, why not?
and they're coming to Peoria.
I'm bringing a crew
Yep.
because I'm not going into that situation alone.
No.
Grace has got to be there.
Blow her. Watch Grace explode.
She's like a pressure cooker. She just can't contain her excitement. Being around. It's everything she ever dreamed of but didn't know she wanted to witness.
It's fidget spinner and amputee squirt night. That's the whole one arm squirter.
Hey, patrons, are you enjoying this shit?
Derek's gonna shit on my chair.
Jason's pointing his one-armed squirter at me right now.
Hey, you
don't appreciate
better
it.
relax, pal. I'm gonna give you the GoBot special.
I don't think we're getting a Mighty Max tonight.
I think I have a pulled muscle in my fucking side.
He's got it. He's going on the IR.
Whew. Okay.
The squirting fidgets. They done did it.
Done did it again. Squirters done did it again.
Oh no.
Brothers gonna work it out. 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 Brothers gonna work it out.
Oh no! Oh jeez, you did shit your pants. I can smell it. Yeah, that chair, you own that chair now.
Sweet,
wasn't
I've been
me.
looking for one.
Get ready to cough up another $5, pal.
You got it, Tux.
Derek shit.
Quite literally.
That's the note on the payment. Derek shit. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh god. Okay. There was some.
Hold on. No, you need a reset.
I can do it.
That's not the voice you can have when I edit it. People are going to be like, "What the fuck just happened to Derek?" His voice sounds totally different than it did just a bit ago.
Okay. Whew, okay.
Not another drugstore, not another town. Tired of the old job, I had to put it down. You know I was the man, but I put the crown down. So I roll around with chemicals to pay the new sound. So I roll around with chemicals to pay the new sound. So we rollin' with the chemicals around the new sound. Chemical inflections like Kool-Aid with Owsley. Wicked on the track, you know me, the drugstore cowboy. Down boy, sit and listen, check the low end. Opal Tilly with the twin ring connect to then. Proceed to rip it like scissors. Coming through your town like a fucking blizzard. Cheech wizard, hiding under a hat. Or maybe Ramel Z rocking over breakbeat tracks. In the crate, activate form of a black fist with the pick. You know me, rolling with my click. The 1-inch punch, then it's like the back of lunch.
So those are just a few products that standard.
That was decent.
Yeah, you got it. You got it under control.
That was like the standard fare of products, but some more unique offerings would include finger puppets, banks. One of the weirder ones was attachments for a pole chain on a fan,
Okay.
air fresheners, coloring books, comics, and this made me very happy. Even
yes, please,
bandanas.
Ooh, it's right up our bandana
Yes.
alleyway, right?
California Raisin Bandana Man.
Tonight, the crossover event you've been waiting for.
I heard it through the crime vine on Banana Man, featuring the California Raisins.
Did you guys watch that video I sent you? A Big Time Rush.
Not yet.
The
Not
dude
yet.
says Bandana Man.
Oh, does he?
In the sketch.
Does he?
He loves bandanas.
You want a crossover event with a claymation animated Dan Cortez as the Nickelodeon 80s cartoon Banana Man with the bandana on with the
Banana
California
Bandana
Raisins.
Man.
There's layer that. What?
And the raisins.
The Night of Bandana Banana Man.
Welcome to the layer cake, son.
What's that character Gilda Radner used to do?
Rosanna Dana.
Banana Banana Man?
Yeah, exactly.
Rosanna Banana Man?
With AI, anything's possible.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
We're building the lore each week.
frighteningly so.
Wait, I don't. I hope I'm not blowing anything here. But you were talking about merchandising, but you didn't mention the Happy Meal.
It's right here, baby.
Okay.
That is
All right.
That, I
All
saved
right.
the best for
Okay. It seemed
Oh,
like
Happy
a weird.
Meal?
kids meal.
Okay.
Ish.
Okay.
Kids meals
Yeah.
ish. So, like Dustin was saying, the most iconic of all were the figures and merch related to Hardee's restaurants. Initially part of their promotion for their cinnamon and raisin biscuits,
Hell yeah, they're great.
do they still make them?
Well, when I go to Hardee's, it's for breakfast. It's the first thing I look for.
For Bruffy?
But I feel they come back every so often.
Yeah.
Because we used to do a thing at the bank where you had to buy breakfast for everybody occasionally.
Yeah.
And I would go to Hardee's because biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes they would have those cinnamon
Potato
raisin
crowns.
biscuits, and I'd get
But
a couple
it
orders
was
of those.
covered in icing, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
good
You know what we don't have around here that I want is a Cinnabon. I don't think I've ever been to a Cinnabon. I see them like
Airport.
that's exactly it. I see them in airports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would love to get a Cinnabon. Wouldn't you like to have one?
It'd be dangerous for me. Yeah. I can guarantee you that. These small, non-posable figures were akin to Smurfs or McDonald's Astronix.
Yeah.
There would be a total of 4 collections produced in 1987, 1988, 1991, and finally in 2001 after Hardee's merger with Carl's Jr. There would also be releases of sort of like plush raisins that had the arms and legs had wires
have
in them.
I have those
just
right now.
Those suckers were pretty cool.
I have 2 sets of them right now. I think there
Yeah.
were 4 apiece.
Yeah.
There was a lady, a microphone guy, a guy with glasses,
Yep.
and then another guy I can't remember. I have them on my phone. I could pull it up. But I bought 3 sets, a total of 12, for like $2.
Oh, that's a deal.
And I got them at Goodwill, and I
Yeah.
sold 1 set already for $15.
Yeah,
I still have the
just-
other 2.
What do you mean, Shifty? You should feel good. You should feel good about that.
You know,
Flipping shit.
that's a moral gray area.
No,
I think
it's
when
not.
you start talking
No,
about
it's not.
flipping shit,
No, it's
I'm
not.
fine existing in it.
Hey,
Flippy shit.
It's not morally gray.
I'm-
Something. When you purchase something, it is only going to be paid for what you're willing to pay for it. And if you choose to sell it, you're going to get what somebody chooses to pay for it. There's nothing morally wrong with that.
Okay, you can talk me down. That's fine.
I will talk you down,
There,
man.
there it is. There they are, right
Yeah,
there.
they're great.
So you got the microphone guy. You got the lady with the lipstick. Oh, there's a dude in a hat.
Yeah, yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
whatever the fuck that guy is. And then the cool guy with the
Probably one of the most
sunglasses.
iconic.
Yeah, what about
the
the
dude with
surfboard
the-
dude?
He
I
was-
had surfboard
You're talking
guy.
about skateboarder kid that had the spiky
okay.
hair.
So I've got sets of 4 here. Were there others in this set?
I don't think so.
I think
there
they're
were-
about 6 inches tall.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just talking
roughly.
the Hardee's.
You're talking about the little plastic
yeah.
ones?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
these are the plush ones with the
Yeah.
wire arms.
Yeah, those are plush. There was the initial, which this is like one of the last toys I remember having when I lived with my mom. Because she ended up going on a vacation with her boyfriend, who I think may be my mom's dad. Or, I'm sorry, my sister's
Wait,
dad.
hold on.
That-
Things
that-
just
I-
got a
I
lot
slip of the
weirder.
tongue.
the one that lived down there in Tennessee with her.
My sister, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure this guy was her dad.
Okay.
But they went on a trip. I want to say it was like Merrimack Canyons or some bullshit like Ozarks.
Missouri.
Yeah, and she came back with like a slice of stalactite that was like polished, you know?
Oh, so she didn't like break it off in the cave. She bought it at the gift shop.
No,
Yeah.
no, she bought it at the gift shop. And to me, it was like the perfect stage, and my raisins were on top of that. It was like their
Okay.
stage.
All right.
I remember it distinctly in the corner of the living room, a plant stand. That's where I had my raisins. I had like the first couple waves, if you will, but I can remember the '90s wave. This was past the point where Derek was getting kids meals.
Mm-hmm.
The the guy you're talking about who was holding a skateboard and had like a flat top, we had like 5 of those fuckers.
Yeah.
Because Kyle and Alex kept getting them.
Okay.
In kids' meals. So yeah.
I had some of those too. Those little raisins. They're about 2 inches tall.
Yeah.
Right.
About yay tall.
So I grew up down the street from here, and my mom still lives down there, and it's a ranch house, but it's a ranch with like an upstairs. It's all 1 bedroom. Derek was very awesome. He said he had the coolest bedroom. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know.
You had the coolest bedroom.
And I had one half, and then my younger brother had the other half. What divided it for a long time, there's kind of like these walls there now, but what divided it for a long time were these half walls.
Yeah.
And on one of the half walls, I had these. I like to put things. I always like decorating. I always like making things look a certain way. And on one of the half walls, I had all of my raisins just kind of like they were performing a show, kind of like what you're talking about with your stalactite and the little stage.
Yeah.
That little area, that little half wall dividing my room from my brother's room, that half wall had the raisins on them.
Yeah. Well, for a while, it was just your room. There did come a point where, like, Ryan had the front half, you had the back half.
And then my brother Kevin, too. I think at one point they switched out. They probably had secret conversations with parents. I got to get the fuck out of there. He's driving me nuts. Conversations I wasn't privy to. But, yeah, I was always up there until I moved out of the house.
Yeah.
I had that top back part of the room. But, yeah, I had I don't know, probably like 10, 12.
Yeah,
I had a lot of duplicates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were fun.
Yeah.
They're fun little guys.
Oh, yeah. God. And they were a little more than I would care to spend on them. And anytime I see them on I'm waiting to find the right deal on them. But like little vinyl figures like that, I love them. So like those Noids, I'm going to go get some. I forget what fast food place they were associated with the lips. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Big old lips and...
I was going to say, you mentioned like the McDonald's
I was just gonna
alien
say
ones.
Astronix.
I didn't know their name.
Welcome to the world of Astrosnicks, the lovable little green people from the planet Snickerion. Good guys and, well, not so good guys. They're fun to play with because you can make up all kinds of intergalactic adventures.
Hey, you two, stop. Right there. Run for the Spacemobile.
They even have their own Spacemobile. Astrosnicks, characters and Spacemobile, each sold separately from Shopper and Snickerion.
I had a lot of those, too.
I had tons of them, but I didn't know what they were called.
I still have one.
My brother
I have
has
the
some.
Dragon Bolt.
My brother
He
has
does.
some at a shop, and my brother's like,
They're a little more than I want to spend, but...
I had the spaceship.
What?
It was about, I would say it's about 10 inches tall.
You had the fucking spaceship?
And when you came over to visit him, he didn't show it to you because Susan told him not to.
Susan was very specific about what you could and could not see. So sometimes I'd have to take the space. Where are you going? We're supposed to do.
Come back.
We're supposed to do.
That's my hoodie. No, it
I
isn't.
thought we were doing 3.
Talk me down.
The spaceship is.
Talk me down, motherfucker.
The spaceship was a white plastic, cool looking spaceship.
Yeah, it was rad.
And halfway through, there's like this deck area, and like there were stickers inside, and you could take the spaceship and you could like twist it a quarter turn, and like the little doorways. There's like 3 doorways. When you twist it, like little like partitions would like block it off, so it'd be like closing it.
That's fun.
I love shit like that, and my brother's like, if we get one of those in, I'm keeping it. My brother wants it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's smart. That is hard to find.
Yeah, I totally had one for sure.
I want him to get a McDonald Land playground in front of the store.
The full one? You want a full playground?
might
I
be
want
tricky,
to
but-
climb up in Big Mac and sit there.
I'm not joking. Oh God,
I saw
where
one
is
recently
this?
for sale, too.
There's a guy. I don't think it's Tremont. I think it might be like Metamora or Roanoke, but there is a guy who has old McDonald's, like
I think it's Roanoke.
like Mayor McCheese.
Yeah.
He's got shit like in his yard.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. He's got. I bet he's got like 4 or 5.
Are there any
big,
disappeared children in that area? Because that's where mine would be running. That's a cool playground. They don't exist anymore.
Where's that Cosby shirt? I gotta get that out of here.
You got it.
I'm getting infected.
Do we have to ceremoniously burn it?
I think we have to do it.
No.
Oh, was this
Cassie's out, demon.
You see, sips up with the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Stickball. Okay, yellow man, little thing with the guy comes out of me, and he's like, oh, what you good cooking, Joe? What was the rap music? They're hipping and hopping and a bit and a bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
Ritualistic burning of the Cosby shirt. This guy lives on like a corner.
As it burns up, just
And he doesn't have like a huge house. It's like the house faces one street on the corner, but then like the garage is in the backyard and it faces the other street.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he's got a big backyard, but he's got like these big fucking old like 80s and 90s McDonald's.
Interesting.
Like there's Mayor McCheese back there. There's the Hamburger.
What an interesting fire pit. You know, like, hey, I'm going to invite my friends over for drinks tonight. Who's going to fucking ride Mayor McCheese?
Hell yeah.
Somebody's going
I'm going
to.
up and fucking in that
Brenda,
Big Mac jail.
are you getting drunk enough to ride McCheese?
It's very real. It's very, very real.
I'm going to get drunk and get on those
Can't
filet
wait
fish
to
rides
see-
like, whee!
Yeah, I hope it pops up on LinkedIn.
Oh, my goodness. Now, believe it or not, the Raisins would even take a crack at the video game world as well. In 1990, oh boy.
Oh, I seen
There
it.
it is.
I seen it.
Yeah, I think Jason was having a run through.
He's a wizard, Derek.
You're a wizard.
He was sitting in his chair. He wasn't touching a damn thing, and the game was playing.
Jason. In 1990, Capcom developed the California Raisins, The Grape Escape, for the NES. A simple side-scroller, the game would have cast the player as a raisin, attempting to find his missing bandmates and their instruments that had been stolen by a jealous rival band. The game had pretty much been completed, even making it to the point of having been reviewed, and game hints being published in Game Player's Encyclopedia and Nintendo Games Volume 3, but the game's release was canceled due to the waning popularity of the California Raisins because of dwindling raisin sales in the 80s and into the 90s. A beta test cartridge for the game was sold for $1,000. Box Office Software produced a different, unrelated California Raisins computer game in 1988 for the Apple II, Commodore 64, and PC compatibilities. The plot of the game involved Tiny Goodbite having to rescue his friends who have been kidnapped and held in a cereal factory.
I think that's the one I had on TV earlier.
Are you sure?
Well,
Because that looked very 8-bit. Because you
well,
specifically...
that Apple II is like very low quality in terms of bits as well.
But I thought you said, it's Grape
Well,
Escape.
that's what I typed into YouTube to find the playthrough. But what you're saying describes what we were looking at, I think.
Really? Okay. You'd been watching...
I might be wrong.
8-bit.
I don't know.
What's that?
It seemed 8-bit.
I think the Apple II is 8-bit as well.
I don't know a lot about the Apple
Well,
II.
that's old. That's old ass shit, man.
Okay.
I mean, it's 80s.
No,
I liked hearing Motown songs done in an 8-bit version. It was kind of fun.
It was pretty bad.
It was fun. I'm not going to seek it out. It's not going to be what you're listening to.
No?
No.
Oh.
But it was fine for 5 minutes earlier today.
Now, believe it or not, much of the materials produced for the California Raisins campaign would go on to be included in the Smithsonian Institute. What goes up must come down, and my God, did everything involving this come crashing down. Or in the words of VH1's Behind the Music, it all came crashing down. The Raisins were initially discontinued on July 31st in 1994 with the collapse of the California Raisin Advisory Board. Who will advise us about raisins now?
Yeah, they had to go to rehab.
Oh, dear.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Was the public's interest in the raisins waning, or was the problem solely that the amount of revenue that the raisins were generating was only going back to the advertising agency?
Yeah, there was a raisin surplus.
What we have here is what I call the philosophy major conundrum.
I'm not smart enough to come up with that. I read that, but I didn't know if like the public's interest
I think we read
was
the same thing.
I know, but it was. But what I don't know was it solely that the money was going to this thing, and they're like, "Fuck that, we got to dismantle the whole thing." Or was also the public being like, "I think we've had enough of these fucking raisins."
I think it's a combination of the both, but I think the biggest culprit of it is what you initially asked about. Hence my statement of what I call the philosophy major conundrum.
All these people growing the grapes, creating the raisins, are putting a percentage of money towards this board.
Yes.
And this board is taking the money and funneling it to this advertising group. The advertising group
Basically,
is saying, hey, this is as popular as Raisins may ever be in anyone's lifetime ever. But the money keeps going. And I think the phrase I used the last episode was vicious cycle.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. And as soon as you asked that, I thought of a couple things here. But what had happened, members of the grape farming industry were growing alarmed at the increased fees driven by an ever-escalating amount of money being spent on the California Raisins
You're supposed to
campaign.
help us make money. That's what the advertising.
Yes, they keep having
what are
to
all these
spend
fees?
more money.
them into wine.
What had happened?
Sweet berry wine.
For your wine. They tell you to
won't
spit
let us
this out.
drink your raisins.
But no way, Jose. That stuff tastes like fruit.
They want to drink them. It makes them sing Motown.
Wine was made by the Romans for orgies. And orgies are no fun
You know
when
how
nobody
much you
wants
can
to have
charge?
sex with you.
California raisin wine is made by real California raisins.
Janie.
Did they ever do that? Did they ever have California raisin
Miss
wine?
opportunity. It's a
Not that I am aware of, but that would have been money on the table.
That's like go to the dollar store and get that shit.
Oh, that's at Aldi right next to the Winking Owl, my friend.
Right next to the Menage a Trois wine. They're high end $11.99.
Yeah.
They're ennui wine.
Ennui wine.
They're ennui wine, yeah.
Yay, playtime! No, the problem is the structure of the campaign had resulted in all of the profits from the campaign being funneled back to the ad agency,
Not into the
FCB,
agricultural.
for more commercials and merchandise, as you said, creating a vicious cycle. So I made the analogy of philosophy majors. You have philosophy teachers in college who are teaching philosophy majors so that they can excel in philosophy, so that they one day can work at a college and teach philosophy.
Some of those degrees, there's a very narrow scope of what you can do with it.
Yeah, you can get the degree and then teach about it.
Yeah, hope you like teaching, because that's what you're doing.
Because that is what you're going to do. A Fortune 500 company has no need for a philosophy major.
Those who can't, and then also major in philosophy, teach.
And here's the deal. If you're listening and you're a philosophy major, we're not trying to offend you, but I think if you really look deep down inside, you're going to realize very quickly we are correct.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
It's
wrong
a noble
with that.
profession being a teacher.
It is.
But just temper
teach
your
something better.
expectations. Yeah.
So the whole time we've done this episode, I've just had one thought in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
What about Sunmade? What about them? Like, I feel like they had a good thing going.
Yeah.
And then these raisins come in, and they're like, God damn it, we had an adorable white woman with a bonnet on our raisins.
She stayed. She never left the box.
And now these Motown raisins, they're coming in, they're taking our merchandise.
Well, I think you go
it
to
was the original
you go to the grocery today, and who do you see on the box? That young, white, beautiful maiden.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the California
Sun-maid
raisin.
herself.
I bet the Sun-maid, yeah. I bet she's like, I can see the forest for the trees. These guys are a fucking fan.
Yeah, you're flashing the pan.
And as soon as they were in, they were out.
you're two play.
Good. I'm glad they didn't get into a slanderous battle. I was waiting
that
for
could've
the
been bad.
Sun-made California raisin
But from Jump Street, wasn't Sun-maid part of the, like, let's figure something
Yes.
out here? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
So the maid was like, just, hey, hang out for a little bit.
Soul Asylum eventually
hanging
would
there.
write a song about them to try to get raisins popular with the youth.
About raisins? What was it called?
No, it's called Sun-Made. They have a song on the
Okay.
album Grave Dances Union.
Oh, the sun made looking for the shade.
I am not familiar with that song. Are they singing the praises of raisins?
Yeah, Sun-Made.
Okay.
There you go.
It's the only Sun-Made I know.
Now, following the closure, the raisins' trademarks and copyrights became property of the state of California, who, beginning in 1998, licensed them to a newly formed successor organization, the California Raisin Marketing Board. Again, it's like philosophy majors. One begets the other.
California. I think
Those dinosaurs.
if I'm like
Dinosaurs.
in charge of like
Dinosaurs?
like tourism or whatever in California, I'm using the raisins every day. If we own that, if I work for the state of California and they say you create a campaign to get people here, you get California raisins on everything. postcards, maps. They're doing commercials. You hire Will Vinton. He's back.
He's back, baby.
He's back.
Did he ever leave?
I don't know. I didn't notice he was gone.
Is he even alive?
But I rejoice at his entrance.
I don't know if he's still alive.
I have his
He
Holiday
lived for a
Spectacular
while.
on DVD.
Man,
Your devotion is
showed it.
unquestioned.
on.
I have the dinosaurs we just mentioned
I-
on my T-shirt.
I saw it.
I realized that.
Congratulations.
in
What's
real
interesting is those dinosaurs.
Andy.
Those dinosaurs. We Henry wanted to watch a movie together. We watched one of the most recent Despicable Me movies.
Okay.
And at the end, they Gru and the
Yeah,
other
I'm
bad guy
Groot.
do a cover, different Gru, do a cover of "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" by Tears for Fears.
Yes, I've heard
And
it.
Henry was like super
Number
into it.
one song.
And I was like, "Do you want to hear that?" And I go, "That's a real song." He goes, "That's a real song." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a real song.
It's
I
a
listened
good
to
song.
it when I was a
you
kid."
don't even need Gru.
I turned on the music.
I know what he's
video.
going to say now.
What?
The dinosaurs are there in the
Dinosaurs are
video.
there.
He's like, "Oh, Dad," because they're driving by and they drive by those dinosaurs.
Yep.
He goes, "Oh, Dad, look at those."
No joke. Last recording last
He's
week,
like, "Where are those?" I go,
that
"Those are in
song
California,
was
buddy."
on the show, and we just talked about the video.
on Radio Rewind.
And it's the same dinosaurs from the Pee Wee Big
Do you
Adventure.
ever fucking
And the
feel like
wizard.
maybe the whole Matrix argument, and we're in a simulation.
No,
is real?
I think that we live.
I'm
in
a conduit.
We live in a very narrow niche that we've created for ourselves.
Do you think we're approaching the
And it-
synchronicity of it all?
we have created our own echo chamber, and we delight at what we believe are coincidences, which they're not. They're meticulously constructed echo chambers that we've devised.
Dinosaurs.
We're just
in Southern
manifesting it.
California.
Yes, yeah.
You don't
There's,
realize
there's
it.
nothing spectacular about it at all.
Now, the Raisins certainly made their mark as pop culture icons, making Entertainment Weekly's list of 50 best commercials of all time in their March 28, 1997 issue, their initial advertisement, Lunchbox, securing the number 15 spot. The massive collector's market of Raisins merch led to the publishing of an unofficial collector's guide in 1998, delivering a vast catalog of offerings based on the wrinkled wonders. In 2002, Food Network's Unwrapped had a segment revisiting the California Raisins featuring Will Vinton, David Altschul, and Mark Gustafson, sorry, of Vinton Studios. In 2015, intentions to produce a live-action CGI reboot of the California Raisins
pass.
was announced. Goodbye. No, thank you.
Claymation only. The cartoon.
Yes, claymation only.
Will Vinton had something to do with the cartoon. That doesn't even work. Claymation only.
The cartoon was terrible, in my opinion. But this never materialized. For now, they are relics of the 80s, a golden age where mascots and advertising campaigns could be spun into full-blown franchises, now relegated to eBay listings, flea markets, and garage sales as bargain bin gold here and there in the modern
Flea
era.
markets. That's what I was going to mention. You are still looking for California Raisins. You would like to have some of those?
The little vinyl ones. I keep an eye out for them.
A few weeks ago, I was out at the Peoria Flea Market and
Yeah.
Expo Gardens. I was sending you guys pictures of crazy shit I was seeing.
Give me
there.
heads ups on those because I have weekends off.
I don't have to. It's the last Sunday of every month.
Okay.
The last Sunday of every month.
easy peasy.
It's like at 7:30 to 3 or something like that.
Okay.
Go out, give yourself like the last 2 hours of the day. You go out there and you can start to wheel and deal with people because they're closing down.
You're a
They're-
haggleman.
They're winding down.
Yeah.
You're able to be like, because I last time we recorded, I said I found this Ren Howick from Ren
Yeah.
and Stimpy. It was $5. I paid $3 for
Yeah.
it. I asked, hey, would you take this for it? A lot of times the answer is yes. They want to just sell their
What
shit.
is
Yeah,
it
usually
you're
at the end of the
offering?
day.
What's that?
You just
I gave him a little, I gave him a little banana man.
yeah.
But there are
As a
raisin
buyer
stuff out
seller,
there.
like that's the whether you're at the end of the day, I've done that with
you want the
comic
really
books.
interesting shit, and I mean, maybe come first thing. Maybe
Yeah.
get in line outside. Not for me.
You want to get the good deal on there was this was a number of years ago, and I felt overwhelmed with my collectibles, primarily my comic books, and I had to thin some more out. And honestly, like I've said before, the only thing I regret selling from my comics is my run of Flash Volume 2. It's the only thing I regret.
Who wrote that run?
The bulk of it was Mark Waid.
I may have collected.
The bulk of it was Mark Waid, but I think I was, Jesus Christ, I think I was only missing a couple early issues.
Yeah, I've got some Flash like omnibuses
Okay.
and whatnot that I would be more than happy if I know you're going to enjoy them.
I had a nice fucking huge ass long box. I think in the entire run of it, because eventually Mark Waid did the lion's share of it. There comes a point where Jeff Johns jumped on, and that was like maybe the last year or two of it. I was maybe, and you got to think that
Jeff Johns, you stay on Green Lantern.
That run
Stay
started
away from the Flash.
That run started in 1985, 1986. It was post-Crisis. It was Wally becoming the Flash. I had everything, I think, except for 15 issues. And I sold it when I was getting ready to divorce. I made a lot of fucking money on it.
Hey, man, we all have to sell things
I needed
we
a fucking
don't wanna
apartment.
sell.
I needed fucking
Yep.
furniture. I needed to
happens.
move the fuck on. That is a run of comics I do want to track down. Everything else I sold, it's fine. But speaking of that, when I was thinning it out, and by this point I was dating Shauna, it's like, okay, I want to thin this shit out. I want to narrow down. This is what I'm keeping. I'm keeping this shit.
How often do you go back and reread your comics?
Once I have a fucking office, probably a lot more. Like I
Okay.
have trades, I have omnibuses, I have single. I like to go back and reread some of these runs, like Jeff Johns' JSA run, Mark Waid's JLA run in the '90s. I like going back and rereading those.
I didn't
Batman
know how
Hush,
often you revisited.
I do like to go back and reread those, or sometimes I don't even reread them. I just like to go back and see the art.
Okay.
The art is amazing in them, but it was the Market Heights garage sale. This was like year 1 or 2 of Shauna and I dating, and I took a shit ton of comics up. I am damn near the only person who sold anything at my parents' garage sale, and I sold every last fucking comic.
Suck on that, Susan.
Like they're all trying to sell like baby clothes and yes, thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a real friend.
Oh, I wanted to
He's-
let you know
he's
I
not
put
going-
a refrigerator magnet on. It got an upgrade to the main
That's
fridge.
fine. That's
I only
fine.
have so many magnets.
Real friend.
fine.
Yeah, real friend. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real friend. He's not going. He's not going and having
she sold me the
blue ribbon
house.
Salisbury steak.
Here I am trying to rub off Sharpie DHs off the bottom of fucking feet over here.
Yeah.
He's ruining equipment and then putting prominent.
I bought the equipment.
Prominent
He
space on
paid
his
for it.
refrigerator
He
of
paid
your.
for it.
your
It's his goddamn fridge.
Distill paid for it.
You took my childhood.
She's on my fridge.
I did take
she
it.
sold me the house. So far, so
having-
good.
and
You're my Dorian Gray.
Yeah, yeah.
I stay young while you.
I'm just dying in an attic.
taking your.
I like.
Wait. Does that make me more Dorian Gray, or does that make me flowers in the attic?
That makes you a framed art piece of
VC
artwork.
Andrews? Shit.
Either way, I'm fucked. Thanks, man.
You'll be fine.
In our text chain earlier this
Hey,
week,
as long as that attic's like his old room, am I right?
yeah, he sent a
He had a
screenshot
safe behind his books.
of a map of Bushnell, Illinois, and I responded with a gif of Hammerman dancing
What's funny
with
is
ladies. This is what our conversations have evolved to because of this show.
Little insight. Little insight to our
Nostalgia
text.
Nate tagged.
Very interesting stuff.
Yeah, very interesting. Nostalgia Nate tagged me in a picture on Twitter. He took some of his He-Man figures, and he obviously didn't do it with real Sharpie. He superimposed it with, like, editing DJH on the
Nice.
of his
Funny guy.
Motu figures.
Smart and funny. I like him.
Got
I see
him.
what you did there, and I appreciate it.
Here's the thing. Go to the Peoria flea market. Give yourself 2 hours at the end of the day.
What if you're
Get
not from Peoria?
Go there anyway. I'm
make
mainly
the drive,
talking to
goddammit.
Derek. But you'll find some California raisin stuff. I know I did. I
You wanna
didn't
go
pick
make
it
a
up.
day of it?
I'll go with you. Sure. Nobody that you know gets better deals than me. I am the deal master.
No, you are the man.
I don't hang my hat on
He's not
hardly
the bargain
anything.
master.
No. You are
He's not
the
price
boss
master.
applesauce. my
I don't
friend.
hang my hat on anything.
No, you are.
I'm the best at deals.
yeah.
So you come to me and we'll make it happen.
I thought it was Neil's.
No.
It's
It's
Jason.
it's
He's
JT.
retired.
But no, to like that garage set, I kept selling and the good shit.
Yeah.
Like the good runs of comics or the special editions. Like my Maximum Clonage Omega, the chromium cover. That's
I've
like
got that.
$50 to $75 bucks. Sold that.
Oh, is it really?
Sold a
Is it worth
bunch
that
of shit.
much?
Yeah. Last I checked, anyways.
Jason,
But
you
this
said-
is years ago. I finally am down to like one box of just random shit, like new 52 stuff. And here's this older gal, but you can tell she's a flea market bandit and stuff like that. Probably has her own booths at places. And like she came, then she came back, then she left, and she came back. About
She's not like Gene Hackman.
about the end of the day, and I think her name was like Janine. I don't know why that sticks out. I was like, Janine, are you going to be
Janine
buying?
Hackman.
I go, Janine, are you going to be buying these comics or what? What are we doing here? What the
Yeah,
fuck
what is this?
I go, Janine's
Were you like,
I already got enough
or
friends.
were you like, stop jerking me off?
stop jerking
And
me
you-
off. And she's doing this, one of these. I was like,
she had facial hair?
no.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, Janine, just throw a fucking number out. Like, come on, the sun's going down, babe. She's like,
It's
well,
daylight savings.
It's in the middle of
she
summer
goes,
too,
what-
so it's like 8:49 p.m. You're still out there at a garage sale.
she throws a number out. I was like, I think you could do about $15 better, and she's like, I could do $10 better.
I'm sure you could.
I was like, hand me that cash so you take those comics. End of the day, she got a good deal. To your point, but I will definitely go last Sunday of the month. Fuck yeah, especially now.
They have a ton. They genuinely have a ton of stuff you'd be interested in.
I'll take a look at that.
It's a cool look around. I haven't been for a few years, but I went a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad I did. It was cool.
Nice. Final thoughts on the Raisins, babes?
I love them. I can't.
I love them.
Yeah,
They're pretty rad.
They are great, man.
Animation, very
they did a
cool.
lot for me, and I'm feeling appreciative.
They really added a lot
much
of
like
spice to your
Tupac
life.
in his song "Dear Mama." Hey, California Raisins.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
The California Raisins are a lot like Tupac.
They are.
I'm not going to list the reasons.
Yeah.
Just know that it's true.
They were on
Forced
crack.
sodomy.
What did you?
The forced sodomy. That was a very strong theme in a recent episode.
Oh, Radio
A
Rewind.
month and a half ago.
Yes, it was.
Now,
I keep forgetting like how far out this show is from radio.
Jason and Tyler were on a.
They were on a forced sodomy kick.
Yeah.
California
I had to
Raisins
pull over.
are akin to forced sodomy. And you know what? That's why I love them. It was a different time.
Yeah.
It's a different time.
Late 80s are a different time.
Very different time indeed.
Sodomy doesn't just mean anal, right? Like in some states, it's oral sex too, right?
Is it? I have no idea, nor do I give a flying fuck.
I thought some states said you're in violation of committing sodomy, and I thought it meant like oral copulation as well as anal.
I don't know. Some places.
Something to think about.
Something to really.
What if cake
really
is
Something to mull.
It's really
Cake?
Yeah.
The
Mull it
band
over.
or the dessert stuff?
Them too. They're coming to the Peoria Riverfront.
You know what?
Cake
Talk
and
to-
sodomy. I was
Marilyn
talking
Manson?
about the Marilyn Manson song, but fuck, I have no idea. We're gonna get Cake on the show. We're gonna find out what their thoughts on sodomy are. Apparently,
I like that
don't
Marilyn
know.
Manson song, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Portrait of an American Family is a pretty decent album, if you ask me.
I'm not a big Marilyn Manson fan.
Have you heard that first one?
What's the first one?
Smells like children.
No, that's the second album. The Portrait of an American Family.
No.
You
Not
cue
bad.
it up with Willy Wonka.
I'm not a
said
fan of
once.
the like
Yeah.
his cover of Tainted Love. Dope
This
show,
is-
dope show's so.
This is years before that, like 8
No, no,
years
I know.
before he became like the started painting his face.
Yeah, I just that's what
I like the glam rock era. Mechanical Animals.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Where he had fake boobers.
Yeah. He was channeling some Bowie shit on that record, and I
He was
loved
Dark
it.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Dark Bowie.
It was good stuff.
He was sexual assault David Bowie.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the other thing
sexual
too. He's like
babe-
largely a piece of
David
shit.
Bowie.
Oh yeah, he's not a good guy.
No, he's largely
Brian
a piece
Warner.
Of shit.
He was in the Wonder Years, right?
Yeah, he was the neighbor.
Yeah. That
Moved
died
two
in
ribs.
Vietnam.
Winnie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Winnie.
Moved two ribs.
He was Winnie Two Ribs.
You know, if
Go,
we're
go
gonna,
back and watch the Wonder Years.
Won't you
and-
please?
and make note of Winnie Two Ribs. That's Marilyn Manson.
That's a Richard Pryor character. Yeah, I was
not as,
Mudbone.
not as popular as Mudbone, but still,
Winnie
just as much effort. I'm gonna say right now, if ever there's an award for season 3, I'm gonna nominate it, put this in the nomination of an episode to go off the rails. It's this one. We'll see. The year is young. The year is young. We'll
Yeah, we
see.
still have Pro Stars to talk about.
No, we already talked about that.
What?
Yeah, this last week.
Great program.
Great American
Fidget.
program. Go to commercial. No, bail.
Your kids will love McDonald's Happy Meal. It's food and fun in a box. It's a hamburger or cheeseburger, regular size fries, regular size soft drink, and a McDonald Land cookie sampler. It all comes in a Happy Meal box with games, puzzles, jokes, and a prize.
A prize?
It's a hamburger or cheeseburger, regular size fries, regular size soft drink, a McDonald Land cookie sampler with games, puzzles, jokes, and a prize.
I've got a Happy Meal.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out.
Pick up a book. You got a fantasy, imagination can take you to where you wanna be. Are you curious? How can you find out?
Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out.
Read about stars and cars, play electric guitars, or cops that work hard, patrolling the boulevard, the heavyweight champ and his craziest bout.
Books, check 'em out. Books, check 'em out.
Coming up next on Fox.
Is there no one who can catch Carmen San Diego?
Get ready.
Get set.
Don't. It could be a trap.
And go.
Cheerio.
After the world's most infamous criminal.
Give yourself up, Carmen!
You won't catch me.
Team up with these two hot detectives.
I'm starting to believe you're almost as smart as everyone says you think you are.
And hang on for the wildest time of your life. You gotta see Where on Earth is Carmen San Diego? Coming up next on Fox. Check it out.
Take home the magic. Take home the music. Take home the fun. Take home all of the colorful adventures from Oscar and Emmy award-winning producer Will Vinton. Available to you on video cassette. The people who brought the California Raisins to life bring you a new dimension in family entertainment with 3 hilarious holiday treats to touch the hearts of young and old alike.
After tomorrow, I will be the new Isn't the Pig.
First comes a wild and wonderful Easter tale featuring that unforgettable, irrepressible Wilshire pig.
It's not easy being a rabbit.
Will Vinton's Claymation Easter. Then,
Hey, this is gonna be a Halloween to live in infamy.
Wilshire Pig returns in an uproarious romp with silly spooks, daffy demons, and marvelous monsters.
Boo.
It's Will Vinton's Claymation comedy of horrors. And the California Raisins share the spotlight with some amazing friends in an incredible Yuletide extravaganza. Will Vinton's Claymation Christmas Celebration. Also watch for 2 other brand new Claymation treats coming to video soon. Meet the Raisins and The Raisins Sold Out. Share the laughter, share the excitement of Will Vinton's Claymation Productions.
Act now. This limited time offer ends at midnight tonight.
Waiting for you on video cassette from Family Home Entertainment.
Perfect. That will be a good commercial shot. She's still spinning, Jason. I don't know how.
Well, you have
It
to.
defies physics.
Look at her go!
You really have to lube the bearings. That's what keeps them spinning.
It's ice water in his fucking face.
Thick midget spinner.
Viscous.
What? What's your favorite porn search terms?
Why'd you say it like
Candy
that?
balls.
What's your favorite? Tell grandfather what your favorite porn search terms are.
Hey, are you happy with your episode? This is what you.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
what you
Jacob.
picked.
This is on you, Jacob.
It's not my fault.
You
I
did
can't.
this.
None of us here can be blamed for this.
Nope. Nobody.
This is completely.
You get what
on
you
this.
pay
This is
for.
All your
Enjoy your
fault.
Patreon level.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Coming over to give you a big old rub down. Someone's getting rubbed.
Enjoy yourself. Okay, let's. God damn it, let's come out of commercial.
Okay.
Shut this down.
Oh, I thought we already did.
no.
I think that's out of commercial.
Yeah.
I thought we
Fuck
were.
it. That was a delicious and nutritious icon of the 80s, and one hell of a patron pick, if I do say so. But join us next week. Join us, won't you please?
Bill, come in.
Patron picks will continue
Oh, boy.
into next week, this time by way of that daisy of a doll, Maureen, a.k.a. Mo. Tune in as we revisit.
I know her.
We do know her.
Can I
I've
veto?
met her.
Veto what?
More Mo. Can I veto Mo?
You can't Veto.
No.
You can't do it.
Why?
But I have an app.
No.
What the hell are you talking
He's
about?
talking about Venmo.
Oh.
No, you can't. You can't veto Mo.
No. We're going to be talking
It's
about
not
Mighty
allowed?
Max.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I would have pegged her for a Polly
Dirty
Pocket.
diapers.
Wrong Max, but very good. I appreciate that. That's
Oh.
fantastic, Max.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you would think, but no. She went with Crazy Boys toys. She does have another cutesy toy pick for later in the year.
Oh, great.
Well,
Is it Ernest-centric?
no.
Varney-centric?
No.
DeLorean.
You know, this show
Wow,
is.
Mo, what are you doing?
We did
Grogu-centric.
No.
What the fuck? I don't get it.
We did 5 years of Ernest podcasts.
We did.
We rarely ventured off the Ernest course, though.
No.
I've never really thought about how this show could be applied to the rest of Jim Varney's catalog. You know, he existed mainly in the 80s and 90s. We could do Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
That could be an episode.
I got the VHS with the Leah Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Dietrich Bader.
this show still exists
Actually-
in that realm of time that we could do other
Three
Jim Varney
Ninjas.
centric properties.
So
Was he
you
in that?
had you had mentioned that your mom was a Brady Bunch kid.
Yeah.
Was she a Beverly Hillbillies kid?
I don't know.
Because
I don't
that
know.
could be an interesting, charming prospect of your.
Stop trying to get my
that.
mom on the show.
Yeah, what are your mom's thoughts on Irene Ryan?
You know, you keep
Was she who was she on there?
Granny.
Oh yeah, she's a hot piece of ass.
you keep.
You know, you go back and you look. What's her name? Irene Ryan.
Yeah.
You look her up and be like, when she started doing Beverly Hillbillies, she was 37 and a half.
And then
Like, what?
Cloris Leachman played her in the movie and did a damn good
Yeah.
job.
She did a
Rip.
fantastic job.
R.I.P.
All right.
Yeah, maybe my mom would come on for Beverly Hillbillies. Let me know if that's something you seriously want to explore.
I love that movie.
We're never talking about Amy Grant, so I mean,
Yeah.
options are limited.
Well, unless the patron picks it. Unless one of our highly
mom gonna become
intelligent
a patron?
patrons picks Amy Grant as
Hey!
the topic.
slash very vengeful.
Patron Mike, I, know you
think-
appreciate contemporary Christian music. You want to hear a full album review of Hearts in Motion? I don't.
Yeah,
But if you want to
yeah.
put your money where your mouth is, we'll get Jason's
due
mom.
to some choices. There may be some new rules being applied to
You can get my mama on the show, or maybe someone's like, what I'm really interested in is like 90s and 2000s real estate sales. Who could we get on for that? The answer might be Susan. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone could recommend one of the patrons could say we're getting Susan on the show.
Do you understand how bad of an idea that is?
No.
You want to find out?
For him.
No.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Bring her on. I dare you.
A triple dog dare you.
I dare
your
you.
Okay,
horse's
I'll talk to her.
ass.
Yeah.
Nice lady, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. I haven't
She's on my fridge.
talked to her in 25 years. I don't know.
She's keeping my salmon cold.
Keep your meat ice cold. No, we are going to be talking about Mighty Max, not Dirty Diapers. Fantastic Max.
Okay.
What's that? What's Fantastic?
It was a
Man?
cartoon.
It is another cartoon.
I know Fantastic Sam's.
You would have hated Fantastic Max.
It was a baby, and he went to outer space.
He was a baby.
I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't like
you
Dirty
would-
diapers.
Dirty Diapers.
Ugh, I haven't been eating or drinking
Part of
anything.
the
All of a sudden, I got a bad
fantastic
taste in
world
my
of
mouth.
Hanna-Barbera.
I rented it at Stars and Stripes video.
I remember it was broadcasted. No, that is what we'll be diving into, Mighty Max, which also had a cartoon and a video game aside from the toys.
We were supposed to record it tonight. I don't think we're doing it.
I don't think so.
But I did watch the first episode of Mighty Max. And
we'll talk about it in a
talk
couple
about
weeks.
it in a couple weeks from now. Maybe
I'm not watching it again.
Animation wasn't bad, but it was something.
I have fairly
there's-
positive.
I've got thoughts.
Yeah, I think we all have thoughts. Drunken Lullabies feed.
Yes.
Subscribe to it.
Do it.
3 shows. Lots of entertainment.
Yeah.
Mashup Mondays. Duchess Jukebox. Radio Rewind. I also, we haven't said hey to our
What
house
the
band in a
shows
little
are.
bit, but
Oh.
Fantastic Plastics.
Yeah, Fantastic Plastics.
Check them out, won't you please?
Fantastic group. Derek, I know, has been getting a kick out of some of the Mashup Mondays that have been coming out lately because
Little,
I found
a different type of nostalgia.
I found exact discs that I used for DJ sets.
Yeah, you're doing some rearranging at your house as of late. Doesn't matter why.
Yeah.
And I know you've unearthed some things from the past.
Yeah,
From
like
a very particular era.
Last night, I remixed my first set from 20 plus years ago, which was a bit of a trip. And I was questioning my sequencing. I had 10 minutes left. I'm like, this is a closer. What are you doing? And then the next song kicked in, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I see what you're doing.
This is a little portal into a
To a very-
22-year-old Dustin.
Very specific time.
I was not giving myself enough credit. That I think 20 years ago, I had some solid instincts about sequencing and getting a crowd going, and it was fun to revisit 20 years later. And
Do any of them include Hammers, Pumps, and a Bump?
No.
I don't think
I'm
so.
out. I'm
They
out.
don't.
Can't do it, guys. I'm out on that one.
I have very distinct memories of that time. No, it did not.
All right. Not for me then.
All the time.
I'm sure it's for somebody.
Some of them I clearly was just like, let's rock out and have a good time. And then there's others is like, I'm putting out a vibe right now.
We brought
and
some,
you're gonna receive it or you're not.
Between mixing drinks and working the room, and this guy bringing some music. Him and I brought some serious heat up to Bradley University.
I was surprised. I had to rename one of my sets because I felt it was too explicit.
Had the N-word in it, right?
No, just very sexually graphic.
Yeah.
That's
and
better.
I was like, you know what? I got to put not safe for work in the title.
Yeah.
Because I can't have somebody stumbling into this. Because the thing is, I don't elevate to that point until 40 minutes into the set.
Yeah.
Because I got
And by
20
that point,
minutes that I'm going to ride out to the end.
There was like a formula to this, and like we would be the dancing's going on.
Setting a vibe, babe.
Yeah. If you couldn't
From
get
now
laid
on,
at
both
these
of you
parties,
call
I'm
me
sorry.
babe.
Okay, babe.
It's clear that you have a passion for this. So was it Wednesdays? No, that's
Mondays.
Mondays is
Mashup
Mashup Mondays.
Yeah.
Wednesdays you get Dutch's Juke.
Yeah, that's
check
like
it out.
AM Gold stuff.
That's the 65, 75 songs. And then on Fridays, Jason and I and a cast
Tippy
of
Canoe
characters
Tyler too.
Talk about songs that were debuting on the Billboard Hot 100.
Touch 4 boobs, Tyler.
Yeah, this week in 85, 95, 05, and 15.
You're listening to this podcast somewhere right now. It's probably on an app.
Hello.
Go to the search bar, put in Drunken Lullabies.
Do it.
Hit subscribe, and Dutch
I
is
will
going to take care of
occupy
you.
5.5 hours every week.
Dustin's going to give you 3 shows a week, and
Yeah.
it's all worth listening to.
Yes, it is.
All right? So sit back and enjoy.
Enjoy yourself.
And these guys are involved, and we have fun.
It's true.
And the music's great.
It's true. It's true.
No
true.
raisins involved, usually.
Follow us on the socials. We're on X, Blue Sky, and Facebook. And hey, you know, man, like if you're in the position to help us grow and shit, it'd be really rad if you became a patron. You too can pick a wackadoo episode for us, and that's going to be at patreon.com/Yesterdaze podcast. Every week there are updates. There is added bonus material and behind the scenes little looky-loos for those of you that may be interested. But that said, oh, baby, that is going to wrap it up for Yesterdaze this week. But come back next Monday, and we're going to see you then. Bye-bye.